Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening YouTube, Crazy here. As I said in the last video, I was going to do a deck video of my Ghostricks. Sorry it took so long, it was just a pain in the arse trying to get lanterns and owl cards. At the moment I got myself one lantern and one owl card, but I'll explain how many I believe you should draw on lanterns and owl cards. But this is the deck so far, and it's been working pretty well. And it's just a fun deck to play with. Anywho, let me get over the deck list for you. 3 Jiangshi, 3 Stein, these 2 the searches. This one searches for other Ghostrick monsters, as long as you've got other Ghostricks face up on the field. So if you've got 3 Ghostrick monsters, you can search for level 3 Ghostrick. If your opponent attacks into this, it flips, it gets the effect, and you get Spectre. And you Spectre's obviously level 1, so you get just get one level 1 Ghostrick, so you get a Spectre or Lantern. Spectre. When a face-up Ghostrick monster is destroyed by battle or by card effects, you should special this guy and draw a card, which is very nice. I run 2 battle faders, and technically speaking, people like to run 3 lanterns, you know, that'd be like the core 12 there. But I just like having 2 battle faders because in this deck, it does play the field spell, so I just like the 4 battle faders because I think it's slightly better than lanterns in some cases. Obviously 1 lantern, 2 witches. I find this card to be optimal too, and it's very useful. 2 tour guides to instant go to rank 3s. I like this card in this deck, but I am considering taking it out because I use Crane. This thing's got loads of targets for the entire deck. It's got Jiangshi, Steins, it even counts itself to level 3, so it's got loads of targets, so I might take a tour guide out and put an extra Crane in here. Hand traps, we got 2 Tech Veilers and a Maxi. I might change it over. Oh, sorry about that. I might change it over so it's like 1 Effect Veiler, 2 Maxis. At the moment, it's working okay, like this particular way, but as I said, I might change it over. And the pencil tech choice is Comedian. You got you literally got Spectres, Lanterns, and Steins as its targets, so you can easily go to Synchro 5s with Lanterns and Spectres, or Synchros with 7s with Stein. But I've noticed sometimes you can actually go for a Synchro of 8, especially with this card, so literally it might go 3 Cranes and 2 Mass Comedians. At the moment it's working okay, it's just the one, but I might, as I said, might change it over. For the spells, we got Free Mansion. This is one of the key cards for the deck. It makes all your opponents attack you directly, which I might find a way to stop my opponent from attacking me directly all the time, but their damage is halved. But for all my Ghostrick monsters like Lanterns, Witches, Steins, Jiangshis, they're practically full power all the time. So Jiangshi and Stein, that's 2k there. Witch, she's 12, so that's 3,200. So, and your opponent tries to attack that much damage, you need to attack a lot more because all damage from any other monster apart from Ghostrick is halved, which is brilliant. 1 Book of Moon, 2 Swords of Continuing Light. This card is brilliant in the deck. I can see why people were buying these cards up, made for this deck. I suggest running 2 to 3. I like it 2. I might bump up to 3. But as I said, it stops your opponent from moving. And if you can flip your opponent's monsters face out, like using Witch, they can't flip them back. So you literally forcing your opponent to play to your advantages. I was taking into Nolan. I do quite like this card in this deck as a tech choice because you literally play this and you play Nolan and you literally get rid of a card on the field. It's like a smashing ground, but you just literally move them from the field, which I thought was quite nice. One Dark Hole, very very nice. I just like the little combo I could do with that. Two MSTs. I always main deck my MSTs anyways. Draw power and consistency helps. So we've got a lot of darkness and 2 dualities. These help. You don't special summon a lot in this deck. I can guarantee you can probably bump this up to 3 because you don't often special summon. So it could be 3 dualities and a little darkness, and it'll still run quite well. For the traps, we got 3 scare. Trust me, you need to play this card at 3 because this card is just funny. Because you literally go, oh, I know, I'll just set up all my defenses and basically stop your opponent from doing anything, which is brilliant in this deck. 2 Vanish. Vanish helps protect your monsters face down from card effects. Sometimes what I used to do is play activate Dark Hole and play Ghostricks Vanish, which basically Dark Hole me opponent's side of the field for free, and it keeps all my face down monsters safe. And all my Ghostricks monsters, so I can just go off if I need to. And 2 Needle Ceilings. This card is brilliant in the deck. If you can set up your defenses and keep your monsters face down, and your opponent just goes, oh, I know, I'll just play a whole bunch of monsters and go, oh, it's a battle phase. Okay, attack, chain, Needle Ceiling, destroy all your monsters. It's like, what? I might be changing it around so I've got more traps, like maybe take out Vanish and No Movement so I can fit in more traps for this deck. I think this deck is a 41, I believe. Yeah, 41, because I was running Stein, 2 Steins and a Ghost, not Ghost, Ghoul, and 2 Battle Faders, so it was technically speaking 40, but I could bump it up to 42, maybe 43 if I need to, but at the moment the deck's working pretty well. Right, let me just move these spells out the way for you so I can show off the extra deck. There we go. As I said, I still love this map. For rank 2s we got Gagachi. You can't get this card out. It's a little tricky to do sometimes, but it's kind of worth it, because it gives you an extra monster to defend against. And the one trick about Ghostricks Mansion is, as long as you got a face-up monster, your opponent can't attack anything else apart from that monster, which is brilliant. So if you got like a monster like Gagachi or Zen Mains, it protects you because they got to attack it instead of your face down, which is brilliant. One of the best and key cards of the deck, Ghostricks Alucard. And if you notice, if you see Alucard there, right, it actually spells Dracula backwards. I am not kidding. If you spell Alucard backwards, it is Dracula. So it's like, you got Dracula in your deck, so it's funny. So instead of vampires, you literally got the vampire deck. They're missing Dracula. This is Dracula. Sorry about that. I was just doing a bit of a rant. Anywho, I believe you should run this at 2. Unfortunately, I just got the 1 at the moment, but I would love to run this card at 2. Because this card is brilliant. A general rank 3, like a proper card. And it literally, in Ghostricks, it just works 10 times better, which is brilliant. More rank 3s. Zen Mains for protection. Degen for getting rid of your opponent's materials and also bump its attack up. Giga Brilliant. I believe the card attack resets when you flip them back face down. So you literally keep this up, so keep it up 21, and your opponent just gets a bit of a boost. But as soon as your Jiangxis and Steins flip face down, I believe it loses attack. So I believe it does, because it says all face-up monsters currently control, so yeah, it would. So, whatever, yeah. It's just so I can get back at any banished monsters. And number 17, Revive and Dragon. And as a golem, I don't really want to bring this card out, but I just like it because it's a beat stick, and sometimes I just need to figure out ways to get just to get around this guy. So this card might go, it will be going out for a second hour card, but at the moment I'm keeping it in. Synchros, we got one Catasta, one 1830, Brain card. Everyone should be running it inside the extra deck because this is a field spell format. So this card is brilliant. So I suggest everyone should run this in the extra deck if they can fit it. One Black Rose, one Scrap Archfiend. I used to just use this as a beat stick, so it's be literally on the field as a beat stick. And my opponent has to attack over this before they attack me directly, so it's very nice. Scrap Dragon, just a pop free card, so it's nice. Castle Fighter, and Crimson Blader. Anywho, this is my Ghostricks deck showing off at the moment. This is literally my 1.1 version, so hopefully sooner or later, at the moment I'm slightly changing it to fit maybe more traps or hand traps, depending on how the deck plays. So hopefully this deck might be a bit more competitive. At the moment it's about a tier 2 deck, but it's a fun tier 2 deck. And I hope to see you guys soon. Maybe an updated version of this deck. There's a winner box tournament in my locals on the 30th of this month. So I might be taking this deck. I probably won't because I'll most likely be using my Fire Kings, because I believe that's like one of my strongest decks at the moment. But if I do, I'll let you know what happens in that tournament. And wish me luck, because it's a winner box tournament for this set. So hopefully, if I get top place, which I haven't got my hopes up for it, but there's going to be quite a few good players there in that tournament. But as I said, wish me a hell of a luck for it, because I probably will need it. As I'll let you know what happens. I'll let you know what deck I was playing and the side deck. I'll tell you the results. Anywho, I gotta head off, and I'll see you guys later.